Live from the CLOC Global Institute, this is Around the CLOC with your host, Jenn McCarron, and co-host, Francis Pomposo.
Good morning and hello, CLOC. Welcome to the news desk and welcome back to Around the CLOC. Can you believe it? It's our final morning together, and it seems like just yesterday we were flexing and stretching with Cassandra Worthy. I've been pushing the limits of my tightly tailored pants so much so, I'm sitting diagonal on a stool as we speak.
It's bittersweet, Jen. All good things must come to an end, but what a ride it has been. Last night's CGI After Dark was something else, wasn't it?
Absolutely. The energy was electric. I didn't want it to end, and let's face it, that party was a highlight for sure, and was certainly better than 700 disparate parties taking place every 10 feet out across the strip. What else stood out for you, Francis?
Oh, where to start? Between the brain dates, breakouts, it's actually hard to choose. But I love the session on agility with Kelly Mickelson. How about you, Jen?
The CLOC Talk stage was a new first for us. Not only was it a personal highlight, but I loved every time I spoke, I accidentally interrupted one of our exhibitors' demos to a potential customer. Hashtag sorry, you guys. We'll design that better next year. The creativity was on display at the Solution Labs, and I just overall love what happens when we all get together to tackle problems. Let's get into today's headlines, though. The news. Francis, what's breaking in the world of legal ops?
Breaking news indeed. Coming to you in real time from CGI. DocuSign announced yet another acquisition. They're bringing a company that brings aura readings to digital contracts. Now, when you receive a contract, you can tell how reluctantly it was signed. CGI exhibitors report that their working conditions have been a mix of speed dating and being on an intense job interview, with prospects saying, "So tell me about yourself, and if you could also solve this complex legal operations issue in 30 seconds or less, that'd be great." And our final story. An industry survey on data practices and legal ops reveals we are now so efficient. We have data on how much time we spend looking at data. Spoiler, it's most of the day.
Fascinating, Francis. In Legal Ops 3.0, we're no longer data-driven, we're data-obsessed. Our reports have reports. It's like Inception, but with more graphs and less of a cool soundtrack. Speaking of insights, let's switch over to Dan Yee, who's out in the field gathering thoughts from attendees about the future. What will we be talking about at next year's CGI, Dan?
This is Dan Yee here at CGI asking, what is everyone going to be talking about in 2025? 2 letters, AI. AI.
AI.
AI.
Could it be more AI? Artificial intelligence.
AI failures.
Where's CLOC going to be? Where's Gen AI going to be? And wellness.
I think it is going to be space travel.
I agree.
Whether or not AI is heavily regulated or not as regulated as we think it will be.
How can we use the systems that we bought in 2024 and integrate it across the other departments within the organization's realm?
How legal ops has become much more diverse, inclusive, and strategic.
Polarization and AI, and probably the intersection of those two.
The Lions winning the Super Bowl, if Taylor Swift is going to extend her tour.
Terrific insights, Dan. It looks like we're in for another year of AI. and to Taylor Swift winning the Super Bowl again. Frances, any predictions for CGI 2025?
I'm hoping we'll finally crack the code
on a Gen AI solution that makes lawyers happy, less skeptical, and unafraid?
I was just hoping to get lawyers out of working in email all day.
Touche. That's a future I can get excited about. We've so much to look forward to. From us at the news desk, from everyone at CLOC, thank you for making CGI 2024 so memorable.
Here's to more innovation, better solutions, and yes, finding catchphrases that are far better than do more with less.
Until next time, CLOC, and thank you, Frances.
Thank you.
You first.